Welcome back everybody to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel, and it is shit game time once again, and this time we're going to be doing an Amiga game, and this is paid request by YouTuber Ray C. Hello mate, hope you're doing okay. Thank you very much for your requests. As I've said before, apologies for taking a few days a bit too long, but I had to send away for this particular disc, as most of you know I use real hardware, and yes, I had to get somebody that I know to do the disc for me. But thank you very much for being understanding. It can be tricky doing Amiga games, but nonetheless I finally get to actually get the disc and put it in my beloved original Amiga 500, which is absolutely terrible for me to deal with emotionally, because what a pile of shit this is. But before we get onto that, just to remind you that if you feel that you need to put a game into the shit game time vault of shitness, then please make sure you go to the video, which will either pop up in a card in a minute at the top there, or it will appear at the end of the video. You go to that video link and listen to that and name your request and of the game that you want to be placed into the vault of shitness. Simple as that. I'll remind you at the end of the video anyway. But Cliffhanger, great film, no doubt about that. The game, please. Yes, this was, cool, blimey, it was 1994. It was published by Psygnosis, and you know, many of us Amiga owners back in the day remember what they came out with. The Shadow of the Beast trilogy for a start off. Blood Money was another one. Agony. There were some very stylish games they came out with, but 1994, I think they literally gave up the ghost or care for the Amiga. It was nearly the twilight years of the Amiga's life by then. It's developed by Spidersoft. I cannot see any names who actually did it. I'm not surprised, but what doesn't surprise me is when I first loaded this up, I thought that sounds extremely SNES-esque to me. The SNES, you know, the Mega Drive and the SNES. You know, we have the console wars back in the day, but my argument of that is you can always tell the difference in sound chips, the sounds, where the Mega Drive, the Genesis, for me, seemed to be aimed more at the elder teenager, to me anyway. If you like thumping, pumping, rock, heavy metal, techno, cracking, foot tapping, put it in your stereo in your car and listen to it, music, then Mega Drive wins it hands down. Whereas if you like your sort of classical, flatty kind of sound music, which goes great with Ghouls and Ghosts, Zelda, Castlevania, then it's going to be SNES, isn't it? But this, when I loaded this up, I thought that sounds so much like a SNES. That is not the Paula Amiga sound chip doing this. It's horrible. I hate it. I've never been a fan of the SNES sound chip. That's just me, but I've never been a fan of it. And anyway, looking further into it, what a surprise! I was right, because it's actually been literally the conversion hardware used has been Nintendo NES. So it literally, like Paperboy 2, Battletoads, and now this one, it literally looks like a port from a NES or a SNES. It's terrible. Doesn't go with the Amiga at all. It's like literally like a port for the Amiga from the NES. Fucking awful. You might hear it grind away. That's loading up on my original Amiga. But this is the game, and let's just crack on with it myself. I don't really know what to say about it. I've had a few goes at it. It's boring as hell, and what it says here is on the back of the box, based on the Sylvester blockbuster, yeah, Cliffhanger is an explosive thriller that takes you to the frozen wastelands and deadly ravines of snow-covered mountain peaks. Blah 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 blah. Let's have a look. You'll come face to face with ruthless criminals and the forces of the elements. Can you complete your mission before you freeze to death? Maybe, but I doubt if I complete it before I get bored to death. Put it that way. Right. Okay, let's start it. Treasury loaded with $100 million. Blah blah blah. Yes, I remember all that. Yes, okay, know all that as well. But once the game starts and the music plays. You know it's been ported literally from a NES. It just sounds so Nintendo soundy to me. It's horrible. It's not the beautiful Paula Amiga chip at its best, put it that way. Yeah, glad I never... Maybe I did see these back in the day, I can't remember. But there you are, Sylvester Stallone on the left there. And love the way he walks. And you've got to watch out for the snow as well, because that kills you. I can't see why, unless it's got lead bricks in it. Looks like he's... What's those... What's that winter sport you do with the skis? Not skiing, obviously, but you just walk with your skis and you have the ski thing. It looks like that. You're just hiking up the snow without your spears. Right, let's see if I can jump that this time. No, again, you've got to be absolutely accurate. That's one life gone already. Just whack. There's no fun in this game at all. 1994. No doubt it was sporting a 20 quid price tag, maybe even 24.95. I just... You had to be very careful buying games in 94, 95 for the Amiga, because by then most games were being concentrated on the Mega Drive and the SNES. PlayStation was looming around the corner. Can I jump it this time? No, you got to be so precise to get over these jumps. It's not even funny. But yeah, it just looks like a terrible NES game to me. 1994, just stop and think what was released by then for the Amiga. All the classy games, you know, even a couple of years before. Because you've got your Chaos engines, you've got your Cyberzerks, you've got your Alien breeds. The games, these sort of games, I mean, Paperboy 2 in 92, how the hell that saw light of day, I don't know, and now I've done it, that's good, okay. And again with the fire, come on then. Oh, I got you last time. He's kept me years, isn't he? There you go. Nope, yeah. Well, that wasn't a dog, I'm a dog lover, I don't like doing that. What a dog is. Do I... Oh, what? How do I land on the rope then? Oh, more loading. Jesus. Oh, right at the fucking start. That's bullshit. I hate games like that. There should be at least checkpoints. One of my biggest hates, that is. Even the day of the Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. It's just too hard, didn't like the checkpoints. I'm a strong believer in games that wherever you die, you start off with your next life where you last died. Because to have to repeat what you've done is very unfair. More energy this time. Yeah, but how do you... So how do you... How did you do it? How did you do it? Oh, bollocks, keep doing it. You want to try again? I don't understand how you grab the rope. Yes, I've had a look at a few magazines and they certainly don't rate this very, very highly. It's been absolutely turd awarded on many sites. Including Lemon Amiga, I think it gave it a 2 point something turd. It's just an utterly abysmal game for an Amiga. Shameful. You know, you don't convince somebody, oh, get an Amiga, I'll show you this game first. No, you don't want to do that. Go away, look. I like doggies, stop attacking me. Let's go down here and get these boots. Do they help? Oh. So what do the boots do then? I'm trying to work out how to get on... How do you get on the... Oh, I don't know how to do it. I really don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. This is bloody annoying. And it's going to send me all the way back to the fucking beginning again, isn't it? Come on, let's go. Really annoying. The only thing I can say about it is the scrolling is absolutely smooth as silk. But it just feels like a bloody Nintendo or a very cheap Super Nintendo game. It doesn't belong on this computer at all. Doesn't belong on it. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Get it together, Sly. Come on. Colours, again, look very console-y. Just bear in mind how many colours the Amiga had. Do a lot better than this. Yes, it looks extremely NESy. Yeah. Not very good at all, is it? It's bland. There's nothing exciting that sticks out the screen. Even the scoreboard at the bottom and with the wood colour and the poor digital photo of Stallone, it just looks so bland. So I don't know how to. This is fucking annoying. How do you land on that rope? And what a surprise. Yeah, what a surprise. Right back at the fucking beginning again. Oh dear. Look at him. Looks like a right retard walking like that. You forgot your skis. He's like, I'm Butch. You know. Well, I suppose he is. He's steroid bloody hormone junkie, isn't he? In real life for his movies, but got to give him his due. He's many of our favourites when it comes to the old 80s action films. Can't beat a bit of Rambo and Rocky. And that's just it, Cliffhanger's a good film. It's alright. But the game's now, in fairness, no. Yes! I don't know how I did it, but I did it. That's it, lovely. Right over there, yeah, and over there. Get some money, get some wad. Oh, have I passed the first level? Oh, what do you know? See, I do try. But I'm paid to do it on this occasion. Right, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get some more money. Because we're greedy for money, aren't we? Right, come on. Go. Is this all you fight? It's bloody wolves and birds. I mean, is that it? Is that all you have to do? Because this is pretty uneventful for me right at the moment. Jump, go on, it's not going to make it, is it? No, I didn't think you would. Well, you're not going to put me back to the stage of beginning of the first stage, are you? I've passed that. Oh, game over. Your score is nice. Should I continue? I'll have one more little continue because it's second level. Unless it puts me... If it puts me back at the first, this is fucking rage. It's put me right at the fucking back of the first level. Bollocks. Utter whack. If you think for a second that I am going to bloody play that again, all the way from the beginning of the stage... then you have got your fingers highly up your anuses in disbelief that I would even think about doing something like that. I'd flipping rather, I'd rather stick a flipping, I don't know, a pineapple violently up my backside than play that again. It's just so annoying when you're put back at the first stage. You've gone through so much, and it says continue. What's the point of continuing when it bungs you right back at the first fucking millimetre of the first level? That's not continuing. That's starting all over again with less lives, with less continues. That's bollocks. So, yeah, absolutely whack. 1994. What was the fucking point releasing this? Signosis. That is a very, very black mark. A horrible shadow on your former glory selves. Crud. No wonder I can't find any bloody names to put towards this invention. That's a shite. So what are we going to give this then? To me, it's very bland. It looks like it's been ported from a bloody Nintendo or a Super Nintendo. Well, the graphics and style look like it's been ported directly from a bloody Nintendo, whereas the music sounds like it's coming from a Super Nintendo sound chip. It doesn't suit the Amiga at all. It's just like Paperboy 2, but better frame rate, obviously, than that pile of fucking God's wank. So what am I going to give this? It's probably bought in a 20 quid price tag, maybe even 24.95. What a fucking joke. Another cash in from a great movie. It's going to get a big runny, smelly, run out the toilet and put the clothes pegs on your fucking nose because it stinks so much. Shitty. I'm going to give that 94 shits on the shitometer for Cliffhanger on the Amiga 500. Disgraceful. Not even going to acknowledge it anymore. Let's just admire that fucking screen, shall we, right there. Oh, right. Okay, in closing. Hope you enjoyed that video review. I'm going to have to calm down a bit again now because I do not appreciate games like that being played on my original Amiga 500. Not at all. It's just disgusting. I feel like disinfecting it with bleach. Obviously I won't. Just blah, fucking hell, whatever. You poor bastards, I went out and bought that if you did. Don't admit it, just do not. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you think of this game. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. And going on to that, can I just once again just remind you that yes, I am open to shit game time requests at £5 a shot. You'll get a shout out of your channel as well if you want me to. Please go to the video pop-up about to pop up. Just go to that, listen to that very carefully. It will tell you what formats I can record on. And yes, if you feel like there is a game you would really like to see me shit all over, review it fairly instead of biasly. I don't get any backhanders from magazines back in the day and slate these bastard programmers and publishers that should have been sent to court really for fucking trying to screw us kids and young teenagers with our money. Then please do so. Just leave your requests there, and it's roughly a 7 to 10 day waiting list. Okay. Right, once again, thank you very much for joining me on this edition of Shit Game Time. I hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know your thoughts below. Until next time in the world of shitness and shitville, Zeus out.